Pik, heb jij weer je schoenen? I am so excited, you guys, because this Friday, that is in 3 days, because today is Tuesday, we will be going to Cabo, finally. We're going to Los Cabos and we have been looking forward to this trip for a very long time. It's not because we want to travel more also, but mainly it's because we see Cabo as a place that we could potentially, maybe, see ourselves living there. And we've never been there, but being in Playa for a year made us realize we are missing nature. And Playa is beautiful. It has beautiful beaches, it has the jungle, it has so much nature. But we feel like we are missing like a desert kind of vibe and mountains. Like Playa, this region of Mexico is flat, no mountains. And Cabo has mountains and it looks amazing. So yes, we are excited to discover Cabo and see what we are going to eat and discover and hike. But yeah, what if we see ourselves living there? We have no idea, no clue, because we both haven't been there. And I only know Cabo from the MTV series The Hills. They always went to Cabo for a holiday. It always seems so fancy. Yeah, I have high expectations. I've seen lots of fancy restaurants, like restaurants on a cliff overlooking the ocean. That looks insane. Although Jess and I are not about fancy dining anymore, we are more into the street food, like the tacos and the nachos. We just cannot get enough. But I've seen tons of YouTube videos about the best tacos in Los Cabos, so I'm not worried about the taco places. But I do want to go to like one fancy restaurant and really indulge in that vibe of Cabo, like dining and looking at mountains. Because if I want to go for a fancy dinner in Playa, it will be like somewhere on the 5th or somewhere behind the highway where it doesn't look fancy, but there are some very good restaurants and it's just different. Dining at the beach is more like spending the day at a beach club. So I've seen some very nice places and I hope it can live up to our expectations. So besides that, besides all the eating and exploring we are going to do, we are also running the Los Cabos Half Marathon on Sunday. It will be our first half marathon race, which is very excited. I just cannot wait for that part. Yes already has his new shoes. They were delivered yesterday and he did a little run today. But he really needs to get used to them. I feel like it felt a little bit uncomfortable for him. Yeah, it did. So he just needs to run a little bit more. We have 2 days to really have a training. And otherwise, I think he just needs to use his old shoes. Mine aren't here yet. So I'm a little, I wouldn't say panicked because we have time. But I just really want them here and start using them and see if I like them. So that's about Cabo. This weekend will be all about Cabo. I will be doing a lot of exploring and I just hope we love it as much as we think we will. And later today we will be going to the Rooftop here. We haven't been there yet, although we live here for 2 months now in Mayakoba. They have jacuzzis on the rooftop. We will be going around 5 o'clock. And I believe sun sets at 7-ish. So we will be seeing hopefully a nice sunset. Do you like it?
Yes, was nice.
Yeah. Did you push the button?
Planta baja.
Now it's so cold. The security would text us if the delivery men would come in so we could get home to receive my new shoes, but we didn't receive any message, so no shoes yet, which is so strange because Jess's shoes were here yesterday. Oh, look what just came in. I'm so happy and relieved. I am so happy. Have I told you that my husband is kind of a minimalist and I'm kind of not? This is what I will take to Cabo. Things I'm wearing at the airport, I think, or I will run in, not sure yet. The energy gels, the shoes, my bag, everything to document this weekend. My fabulous new shoes, I love them, but I think I need to run a little bit more with them. I have my new dress, I have a little vest because it tends to be colder in Cabo, and then shoes, bikini for, yeah, you never know, and my little bag. I don't think this is too much. I think this is not much at all actually, but this is where my husband wants me to put it in. Yeah, so, but I've decided to give it a try. I'll try my absolute best to get everything into that little backpack. Is it little? Maybe it is bigger than it seems. And I also have a Nike vest that I will wear at the airport, I think. It wouldn't fit in the bag anymore. So, wish me luck and I will let you know if it all fits. Good morning, it's Friday and we're finally going to Cabo. I'm so excited, tired, but excited. I didn't have much sleep. As you saw, we had tacos yesterday and a huge ass cake. Tacos, of course, at El Fogon as always, and we had the cake at Vika. And I think it's one of the best. It has brownie, dulce de leche, merengue. It is insane. I can never order that one
just for me. I did it once before I knew what it was, and I had such a sugar rush, and it took me an hour to eat it. So now I'm always sharing it with Jess. And Jess and I have a little tradition back in the Netherlands where we would always order the same food before we went on a flight, which is Suriname food, but we didn't find that here anywhere. So we started to develop a new tradition, and now we're eating tacos before we're going on a flight, but it's not like a real tradition because we eat it every week. So eating the tacos and going to Vika was like the start of our little holiday. And we're both very, very, very excited to go. It is a bit colder, as I told you before, in Cabo, so I'm wearing jeans and my little Nike vest, which I think it's too big because how funny does this look? But okay, I will just be like this. I just won't turn. I'll have my coffee. No training anymore here in Playa. And we will be picked up to leave to the airport at 6:30. So we have about 45 minutes left. And then off we go. I didn't tell you guys yet, but everything fits in my, not a handbag, in my backpack. And we never make a reservation for the seats, so we're never sitting next to each other, but today we are. So finally sitting down at the airport, everything went very smooth. Yes, is in line to get chilaquiles because we didn't have breakfast at home. I'm just here with my banana and a coffee because I think airport food is the worst thing for your stomach. Thank you for watching again. I hope to see you very soon because the Cabo video will be up before you know it.
Why you always in the mood? I'm acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Really, I ain't playing.